Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Ajnanati Mirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurumilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Stavaram Jangamam Yaktam Yakinchit Sacharacharam Tatpadam Dashitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Babaji Vyampi Yatsevam Trilokam Sacharacharam Tatpadam Dashitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Sarvashruti Shiroratna Virajita Padambuja Vedantam Bhuja Suryoya Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Chaitanya Shashvata Shanto Yogamatito Niranjana Vindunara Kalatita Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Jnana Shakti Samarudha Tattvamala Vibhushita Bhukti Mukti Pradadaja Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Aneka Jamma Samprapta Dharma Bandha Vidayine Atmajnana Pradhanena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shoshanam Bhava Sindhuscha Jnapanam Sarasampada Guru Pararakam Samyak Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Na Guru Radhikam Tattva Na Guru Radhikam Tapa Tattva Jnana Param Nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Mamata Shri Jagannatha Nat Guru Shri Jagadguru Mahatma Sarvabhutarma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Radhi Anadischa Guru Paramadevatam Guru Parataram Nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhushcha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Navinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mamadeva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mamadeva Deva. Swami Vishwananda Swami Vishwananda Kripa Sindhunata 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 Siddhipradaaya Namaha, Om Janaganaaya Namaha, Om Manoharaya Namaha, Om Akshaya Namaha, Om Siddheshwaraya Namaha, Om Bhasmabhushitaya Namaha, Om Atmanidaya Namaha, Om Nigachanapasakaya Namaha, Om Siddhisadanaya Namaha, Om Madhavaya Namaha, Om Omkarapasakaya Namaha, Om Sukshmaya Namaha, Om Vishwakaya Namaha, Om Satvikaya Namaha, Om Samadashine Namaha, Om Dakshaya Namaha, Om Achityaya Namaha, Om Niramkaraya Namaha, Om Nirmohaya Namaha, Om Agyagraya Namaha, Om Chitakradaya Namaha, Om Vinayashilaya Namaha, Om Savashaya Namaha, Om Kushalaya Namaha, Om Shamaya Namaha, Om Sajadharmaya Namaha, Om Nirvikapaya Namaha, Om Viraktaya Namaha, Om Atindraya Namaha, Om Satyasandaya Namaha, Om Pavitraya Namaha, Om Madhura Swabhavaya Namaha, Om Saranandaya Namaha, Om Nandanaya Namaha, Om Prasanatmane Namaha, Om Bhaktanidaye Namaha, Om Satchaye Namaha, Om Samapmaye Namaha, Om Salayogine Namaha, Om Araye Namaha, Om Sutapaya Namaha, Om Samyaya Namaha, Om Kuyaya Namaha, Om Vimuktampaya Namaha, Om Gabiraya Namaha, Om Mukaya Namaha, Om Atmaramaya Namaha, Om Srinivasaya Namaha, Om Devaya Namaha, Om Jyotidaraya Namaha, Om Ganyaya Namaha, Om Gurave Namaha, Om Duratikramaya Namaha, Om Ganaya Namaha, Om Bhagavate Namaha, Om Harisharnamargadashakaya Namaha, Om Kutasatakartakaya Namaha, Om Aviprayaya Namaha, Om Sarvamatasavadyaya Namaha, Om Kshamakatavaravakaya Namaha, Om Premavatara Sri Vishwananda Swami Namaha. Yato Deva Vantuno Yato Vishnu Vichakrame Gadivya Sapta Dhamati Idam Vishnu Vichakrame Tridhani Gade Padam Samudamasya Dharusare Trini Pada Vichakrame Vishnu Gopada Aryam Ato Dharmani Dharana Vishnu Karmani Pashyata Yato Vritani Paspashet Indrashya Yujasaka Tat Vishnu O Paramam Padagum Sada Pashanti Surya Divi Vachakshuratatam Tadvipraso Vipanyavo Jagravagum Sasamimbrate Vishnurya Paramam Padam. Sadgurudevaya Dhimai Tano Vishwananda Prachodayate Om Premavattaraya Dhimai Sadgurudevaya Dhimai Tano Vishwananda Prachodayate Om Premavattaraya Dhimai Sadgurudevaya Dhimai Tano Vishwananda Prachodayate. सूर्यकोटि समाप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्.
Shri Krishna Vishnu Madhusudan Gita Pare Narayana Chita Trivikrama Chakratane Vedati Sajadara Sridhara Vasudeva Gopala Krishna Hare Tava Suprabhatam Shri Rukmini Sabhavana Shari Murare Vedesha Gopisa Surupa Brahmadi Vanta Shri Dvaraka Shri Vaikuntha Pate Bhuvane Kamurte Gopala Deva Hare Tava Suprabhatam Veena Krite Kamata Rupa Varana Murte Trivikramaya Gurune Guru Rama Rama Shri Rama Krishna Yadunandana Kaki Rupa Gopala Krishna Hare Tava Suprabhatam Govinda Madhava Mukunda Paraparesha Damodara Chadarananda Kadari Shauri Gogopa Gopi Jana Sandrika Dina Bandho Gopi Jana Priya Hare Tava Suprabhatam Shri Radhe Sai Vijakari Patar Prashai Sapatkari Sadara Shai Ramanga Shai Shri Gopa Bala Mrita Katta Sukandi Shai Gogopa Bala Hare Tava Suprabhatam Shri Kashyapatri Sudagari Tatota Madhi Sarvarsha Sangamani Sangana Bharateshamo Tishtanti Deva Tava Darshana Bhagya Heto Gopala Shekhara Hare Tava Suprabhatam Dandaiva Chati Tulasina Namali Kante Mayani Anjali Bhute Samudaharanti Tishtanti Tvakavata Bharata Veda Nidra Radha Manohara Hare Tava Suprabhatam Vedatrayam Patati Gautama Gana Bhuya Gayanti Satguna Gano Varada Savarna Sankirtayanti Tava Nami Kada Vishesha Shri Naradati Rishaya Tava Suprabhatam Govardhanodharana Gopa Kishora Gopa Gopi Janamrita Suresha Bhavati Poda Trilokya Mohana Sumangala Divya Deha Shri Rukmini Shavarada Tava Suprabhatam Shri Vatsa China Sharanagata Parijata Bhaktati Vanchana Kripakara Dina Bandho Nityanta Gayati Janapriya Divya Rupa Shri Nanda Gopadanaya Tava Suprabhatam Kalpaksha Padma Mukha Padma Dhara Prameya Padmalaya Sarita Padma Nivasa Shauri Padmo Bhavati Sarasevita Pada Padma Padmadinata Hare Tava Suprabhatam Nilnata Levi Aranaya Manindra Vantya Kandarpa Darpa Aratina Sudesha Rupa Chandrananaya Siddha Chandana Ripna Deha Govinda Yadava Hare Tava Suprabhatam Shri Nandanandana Yashoda Kumara Dheera Mayanga Dina Davichona Supushpahara Neelam Budara Susharira Ramani Kuntiya Nishan Bhuri Krutam Mahapapa Shri Krishna Graye Tulka. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachitananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karana Govinda Madi Purusham Tamam Bhajami Govinda Madi Purusham Tamam Bhajami Chintamani Prakarasatma Shukalpa Vriksha Raksha Vriteshu Surabhira Vipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasra Shata Sambrama Sevyamanam Govinda Madi Purusham Tamam Bhajami Govinda Madi Purusham Tamam Bhajami Venukvananta Maravinda Dalayataksam Paravatam Samasitam Buddha Sundarandam Kandarpa Koti Kamaniya Vishesha सर्वभूतेषु ते प्रभावनिचया विहितश्च येन गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि सृष्टिस्थितिप्रलय साधन शक्तिरेका जयेव यस्य भुवनानि विभाति दुर्गा निचन्दरूपमपि यस्य च चेष्टते सा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि श्रीराम यदा दधिविकारविशेषयोगा सञ्जायते नहि तथा प्रथितस्ति हेतो यशम्भुतामपि तथा समुपजगर्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि दीपर्चिरेव हितशान्तरमाव्युपेत्य दीपायते विवृतहेतुसमानधर्मा यस्तात्विकेव हि च विष्णुतया विभाति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि या कारणर्णवचने भजते स्म योगा निद्रामनन्तजगदान्तसरोमकूपा आधारशक्तिमवलम्ब्य परं स्वमूर्तिम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्यैकनिश्वसितकालमतावलम्ब्य जीवन्ति लोमविलजा जगदन्तनादा विष्णुर्महत्सैव यस्य कलानिशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि वात्सल्यतस्म सकलेषु निजेषु तेज श्रेयं प्रियं प्रकटयेत पिता त्वदत्र ब्रह्माय एष जगदन्तविधानकर्ता गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यत्पादपालवयुगं विनिनाय कुम्भा वन्दे प्रणामसमये सकदाधिराजा विघ्नं विहन्तु मलमस्य जगत्त्रयस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अग्निर्वहि गगनमापुमरुनिशस्य कालस्तदात्म मनसीति जगत्त्रयाणि यस्माद्भवन्ति विभवन्ति विशन्ति यंश्च गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यच्चक्षुरेष सविता सकलाग्रहाणां राजन् समस्तसुरमूर्तिमशेषतेजा यस्य जया ब्रह्मजि संहितकालचक्रो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि धर्मोत्थपापनिचया श्रुतयस्तपस्ति Sachitananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karana Govinda Madi Purusham Tamam Vachami Govinda Madi Purusham Tamam Vachami.
Ajnanatimirandasya gnananjana shalakaya chakshurunmiritam yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Gurudev, everybody. Today's Srimad Bhagavatam Wisdom, we will be attentively drinking from Canto 3, Chapter 3, and verse 13. It goes as follows. Sakarna dushasana sobalanam kumatrapakena hatashiyayusham suyodhanam sanucharam shayanam bhagnoramu urvyam nanananda pashayan. Duryodhana was bereft of all of his fortune and duration of life because of the intricacy of ill advice given by Karna, Dushasana, and Sobala. When he lay on the ground with his followers, his thighs broken, although he was powerful, the Lord wasn't happy to see the scene. So this is the conversation between Uddhava and Vidura. Vidura meets Uddhava. Uddhava is one of the closest devotees of Krishna. You can see him here. He is receiving Uddhava Gita. And you can see him there when he goes to gopis to teach them. Right? We all know the famous story. And so they meet and he speaks, Vidura asks him about Krishna. He saw some signs that Krishna probably has left already, and actually, indeed, he did. And so Uddhava is speaking about Krishna, how he left, speaking about the events that led to it, the war and things like this, because Vidura was kicked out. He was kicked out from the kingdom by Duryodhana himself, actually. And so Duryodhana is described in the Mahabharata, of course we all know, totally immoral person. Totally violent, cruel, unrighteous, and all things like this. He was driven mostly by three qualities. It's envy, greed, and arrogance, these three qualities. Since the beginning, when Kauravas met Pandavas, he was totally envious of them. Everything, their skills, what they possess. He wanted just to take what theirs and just to destroy them. He never looked at them as relatives at all. Just totally enemies. And he never was at peace, never at peace. Every time he wanted to do something to them, something bad to happen to them. He wanted to poison Bhima. He threw him even in the river when they were child. And Bhima, of course, survived, as we know. He wanted to burn Pandavas alive. Can you imagine? To burn the whole family alive? What a crime it is. He wanted to the dice game, to cheat and completely take the whole kingdom from them, from the Pandavas. Then the humiliation of Draupadi. We all know the story. It is somewhere there, above Tulsi, actually. Yeah. What would have happened if Krishna didn't intervene? If Krishna didn't happen? Duryodhana mockingly said, they undressed her, they would try to undress her, and he mockingly said, go sit on my lap. And they were laughing, everybody was laughing. Now, what could have happened? Maybe he would rape her right there. Completely immoral person. And he used everybody who was there, who was present, including his father, including his friends. He was using everybody as a tool just to take the kingdom away from the Pandavas. Just to kill them, just to do something bad to them. Totally immoral person. If you read Bhagavad Gita chapter 16 is basically, you can say, about him. Yeah, chapter 16. And so this verse, I will read you again the first part. Duryodhana was bereft of his fortune and duration of life, so basically he was killed. because of the intricacy of ill advice given by his friends, Karma, Dushasana, and Sobala. I will not go much into detail about this. I will focus more on the second sentence today. But here we can see that his qualities, the way he was very much influenced by his company. So this is what Guruji says all the time, and Bhagavad Gita and scripture, Srimad Bhagavatam as well. Like the company we keep is so, so important. Very, very important. In my long years with Guruji, I have done mistakes. In my 19 years, almost 19 years, I have left him also for 3 years. I was very angry, I was upset, and I didn't consider myself to be a devotee. And this decision didn't happen like I decided I'm not devotee anymore today and just went with my life, to enjoy. No. This decision came gradually because of the bad company, actually. The biggest mistake I have done at that time is actually to befriend my ex-friends from high school. It's okay, they speak about girls, they speak about sex, they speak about alcohol and drugs sometimes. It's okay, I just hang out, I don't do these things. Yeah. And then little by little, okay, I sleep a little bit, I eat meat a little bit, I go to the club for a while. And like this, they drag you in, And so, in the relationship with people, we always influence each another, always. It's never neutral. Either we influence people or people influence us. And if you don't notice, it means just the influence is too little. It's too, not too quick, So it's always, the influence always happens. So we should be always mindful. Maybe actually next time I will speak about Sangha and this influence, but today let's focus on the second sentence. So second sentence, I will repeat, goes as follows. When he lay on the ground with his followers, his thighs broken. Also, although he was powerful, yet Duryodhana was killed because he had a special blessing from his mother, that his body would be kind of immortal, but only his thighs was vulnerable. Yeah. So Krishna advised Bhima to actually hit him there in his thighs. And the Lord, when he saw that Duryodhana was defeated, he wasn't happy to see the scene. So this is actually the sentence that surprised me a lot. Krishna wasn't happy to see Duryodhana killed. What do you guys think? What are the most famous verses in the Bhagavad Gita? Pishangala, what do you think? What are the most famous verses in the Bhagavad Gita? Don't be shy. Kachani, what do you think? What are the most famous verses in the Bhagavad Gita? Yada yada hi dharmasya. Yeah, that's right. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyotanama dharmasya tadatmanam srajamyaham. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samstapanartaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Krishna is saying in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verses 7 and 8, he says, he declares himself as the avatara. Yeah. Why these verses are the most famous is actually because they are known by all religions, by Muslims and by Christians as well, because this idea that God can incarnate in here is quite unique for Sanatana Dharma. In Islam, they don't, for them to think that the Lord, the supreme, perfect being can come into this incomplete, imperfect situation is totally bizarre. They literally think that he cannot come in here. And the idea that actually he present in here is like a blasphemy. It's one of the biggest sins. The worship of deities is one of the biggest sins. So he declares that he comes. That's why they are the most famous. And also he declares the reason why he comes. So he says, when the adharma decreases, unrighteous, and dharma decreases, then I manifest myself. And then he clarifies. He comes, in verse 8, he says, to protect the righteous, the sadhus, and to destroy the unrighteous, and to establish dharma. It is then that I manifest myself. Okay. So hold up. Wait a second. We just declared that Duryodhana was completely immoral, a dharmic person, right? A little bit I have said about it, right? We all know. And now we have declared the reason why Krishna comes. He comes to destroy the adharmic. So wait a second. Duryodhana is killed. His mission is done. So why he is unhappy? You see? If somebody is killed, then what's the point? You know Bhagavad Gita chapter 15 verse 8. We know that our qualities, they travel together with the soul. So there is no point in killing. He will be reborn again with the same qualities. He will be again as immoral as he was before. And Krishna is saying in chapter 16, verse 8 or 9, somewhere there, he says that such immoral people, they actually bring destruction to the world. Okay? So it's important to destroy in some way, but why Krishna is unhappy? He is unhappy because his aim is not to destroy. His aim is actually to transform. This is what Guruji is always speaking about. Transformation. And Guruji also, there are so many people I have met who think that Guruji wants us to suffer. And this is not a secret that this life with him sometimes is a challenge. He is openly speaks about it himself. He says, I come actually to challenge you. All right. There are verses in the Bhagavad Gita that are not very popular about it, that many people skip. It's chapter 1, verse 25. In there, when Krishna brings the chariot in the middle, he says to Arjuna, behold, this is who you have to fight with. He didn't need to say it. Why did he say it? He could just bring and just stand there and watch what Arjuna will do. But he did say, he specifically point to the people who he need to fight with. So this is actually very symbolic, and this is what Guruji is doing. He's pointing out our impurities. He brings out all the dirt to the surface. And this is what we don't like. He is like a mirror. This is what make the one of the aspects of his challenge, why he is challenging. And he gives the tools, he gives the knowledge, he gives the practices. Now fight. This is what Krishna is saying to Arjuna, right? He gave him the knowledge, and at the very end of the Bhagavad Gita, the very last words that Krishna spoke, chapter 18, verse 71, he said, did you listen to me attentively? Are you ready now to pick up your bow and fight? You see, Krishna will not fight for him. Guruji will not do things for us. He will give the tools. He will provide the things, provide the practices, provide the knowledge, and now fight. And he's also challenging, like life in the ashram, for example, is sometimes challenging. We don't choose our seva, for example. And we don't choose the deities we serve. I once asked Guruji kind of to change my deity. He wasn't happy at all. He told me I'm not Pujari anymore. Mm-hmm. And so I have seen people struggling so much. I have seen people, there was one Mataji living here for many, many years. For her, it was like constant fight with Guruji. She always thought that Guruji wants her to suffer specifically. And this idea, actually, that Guruji wants us to suffer, it can ruin your whole life. It can ruin your whole path. She left. She's angry right now somewhere in her country, be angry, sending angry messages to us still. She looked at all situations with residents, if something is challenging, if people are challenging something in the seva. She told me, again, he wants me to suffer. Can you imagine? What he should feel? He spends so much time, he invests so much time and effort in us, and then we are so ungrateful for that and declaring, he wants me to suffer. That's not good. That's not good. And when Krishna is declaring himself, when he says, I come to establish Dharma and to destroy the unrighteous, he doesn't need to come himself to do this. He can send somebody else. He can send Alvars. He can send a part of him. He can empower some jiva to do these things. He doesn't need to come himself. This is also very important to understand. What does he mean by dharma, actually? The highest dharma, Srimad Bhagavatam declares very clearly. Canto 1, chapter 2, verse 6, one of the most, I would say, not famous, but very, very important verse in the whole Srimad Bhagavatam. The sages, in the first chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, they asked the question to Sutta Goswami, what is the supreme occupation, what is the supreme dharma of all humans? And he is declaring in this verse, again, chapter 1, Canto 1, chapter 2, verse 6, he is declaring that the supreme dharma of all human beings is to develop devotional service to the Supreme Being, to Bhagavan. And this service should be unmotivated and uninterrupted. The supreme dharma of all human beings is to develop unmotivated, uninterrupted devotional service to Bhagavan. And so that's why Krishna has to come himself. Krishna has to manifest himself directly to give his form, because his body is not like ours, made of 5 elements, for us to focus on, for us to serve in the temple. Krishna needs to come himself for us to meditate on his leelas, to have his qualities. And that's how he destroys actually that. That's how actually this unrighteous qualities get destroyed. Srimad Bhagavatam filled with these verses like this. When we hear the stories of Bhagavan, we got naturally purified. They enter the ears. Srimad Bhagavatam, there are verses, I forgot where it is, but it's everywhere. So it enters the ears, and it affects the heart directly. It purifies the heart when we listen to the stories. Okay. And that's why Krishna is saying, for example, in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10, verse 9, Manchita mangata prana buddhayanda parasparan, kantayantas chamam nityam tushyanti charamanticha. These great souls, enlightened ones, whose mind is completely dedicated to me, they inspire one another, because they constantly share. They constantly share their experience, and they inspire. They constantly talk. He says in this verse 10:9 again, they constantly glorify me, because what else to do in life? Once you know his qualities and his deeds, what else to do? He is so great. So much deeds, so much glories he did, And like this, like to see people being angry with Guruji for, and specifically saying, like, I'm sure actually all of you here and everybody who is listening, at least once you were angry with Guruji and you thought that he wants you to suffer. I'm sure. I did this many times. Just ask him maybe, Guruji, make me a saint in this life, or Guruji, remove all obstacles between me and you, and just see what happens. Yeah. You will see how challenging the life will be. And just try maybe to think that that's not him make me suffer, but actually him try to make me transform. And transformation is not like a machine, like a robot, something. Transformation is a change of our greed, envy from Duryodhana to somebody like Vidura, to somebody like Uddhava. If you want to read the qualities which we need to develop, Srimad Bhagavatam is filled with these qualities. Like, for example, Canto 3, chapter 25, verses 21 to 25, Sage Kapila is speaking about these qualities. Krishna is speaking a lot about these qualities in chapter 12. The bhaktas are dear to me, the qualities such as freedom from the feelings of I and mine, freedom from envy, freedom from greed, completely opposite from Duryodhana. This is the qualities we need to develop, and how to develop them is very easy by actually just being absorbed in his leelas, absorbed in his qualities, and just to glorify him. Kirtan, japa, puja, and things like this. Jai Gurudev.
Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya. Narasimho, Yato Yato Yami Tato Narasimho, Raye Narasimho, Rigaye Narasimho, Raye Narasimho, Rigaye Narasimho, Raye Narasimho, Rigaye Narasimho, Raye Narasimho, Rigaye Narasimho, Narasimho Madim Sharanam Prapadye, Narasimho Madim Sharanam Prapadye, Narasimho Madim Sharanam Prapadye, Narasimho Madim Sharanam Prapadye, Tavakara Kamalavare Nakam Abhuta Sringam Dalita Hiranyakasipu Tanupingam Kesavadrita Narari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Jaya Jagadisha Jaya Jagadisha Tavakara Kamalavare Nakam Abhuta Sringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanupingam Kesavadrita Narari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Jaya Jagadisha Jaya Jagadisha Jaya Naisingadev 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 Jaya Naisingadev Naisingadev Jaya Naisingadev Jaya Pralabmayat Pralabmayat Bhakta Sarupa Jaya Pralabmayat Jaya Pralabmayat Pralabmayat Bhakta Sarupa Jaya Pralabmayat Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Sri Viswananda Gurudev 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 Sri Viswananda Gurudev Sri Viswananda Gurudev Gurudev Sri Viswananda Gurudev 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 Sri Viswananda Gurudev
Brahmamurairishwarachithalingam Nirmanavashitashobhitalingam Janmajanlokavinashakalingam Tatpranamami Sada Shivalingam Tatpranamami Sada Shivalingam Devamani Pravarachithalingam Kamadana Karunakaralingam Ravana Darpa Vinashanalingam Tatpranamami Sada Shivalingam Tatpranamami Sada Shivalingam Sarva Sugandha Sulephitalingam Bhoti Vivadana Karanalingam Srihasura Suravandhitalingam Tatpranamami Sada Shivalingam Tatpranamami Sada Shivalingam Kanakamamani Bhushitalingam Panipati Veshita Shobhitalingam Dakshasuyajna Vinashanalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Kumkuma Chandana Lepitalingam Pankajahara Sushobhitalingam Sanchita Papa Vinashanalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Devaganachita Sevitalingam Bhavira Bhakti Vinevachalingam Dinakana Koti Prabhakaralingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Ashtadalopariveshitalingam Sarva Samudbhavakaranalingam Ashtadaridra Vinashanalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Suraguru Swami Sada Shivalingam Suraguru Suravara Pujitalingam Suravana Pushpa Sada Shitalingam Paramatmakalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Lingashtakamitam punyam Yapate Shiva Sanido Shiva Lokamavapnuti Shivivam Sahamodate Om Namah Shivaya Shivaya Namo 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 Govinda Shivaya Shivaya Namo Om Namah Shivaya Shivaya Namo Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Yati Raja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Yati Krishna Paramatma Tumantarayami Swami Tumantarayami Para Brahma Parameshwara Para Brahma Parameshwara Tuma Sabake Swami Om Jaya Jagadish Hare Tuma Karuna Ke Sagar Tuma Palana Karata Swami Tuma Palana Karata Nese Bhakta Tuma Swami Nese Bhakta Tuma Swami Kripa Karo Bharata Om Jaya Jagadish Hare Tuma Eka Gochara Sabake Pranapati Swami Sabake Pranapati Kisa Viri Milom Dayamaya Kisa Viri Milom Trepamaya Tuma Tome Tumate Om Jaya Jagadish Hare Dina Bandhu Rahata Tumara Shaka Mere Swami Tumara Shaka Mere Karuna Hata Badao Karuna Hata Badao Sharana Pada Tere Om Jaya Jagadish Hare Vishaya Vikara Mitao Paparo Deva Swami Paparo Deva Shraddha Bhakti Badao Shraddha Prema Badao Santana Ki Seva Om Jaya Jagadish Hare Dana Mana Dana Sabhayam Tera Swami Sama Kunchayam Tera Swami Sama Kunchayam Tera Tera Kunchai Ko Arpan Tera Kunchai Ko Arpan Kala Ne Mera Om Jaya Jagadish Hare Om Jaya Jagadish Hare Swami Jaya Jagadish Hare Bhakta Jano Ke Sankat Rasa Jano Ke Sankat Rami Dur Kare Om Jaya Jagadish Hare Mane Chakra Rakoti Giridhari Lala Chakra Rakoti Giridhari Lala Chakra Rakoti Giridhari Lala Chakra Rakoti Mane Chakra Rakoti Giridhari Lala Chakra Rakoti Giridhari Lala Chakra Rakoti Giridhari Lala Chakra Rakoti Oh Chakra Rakoti Chakra Rakoti Chakra Rakoti Chakra Rakoti Chakra Rakoti Chakra Rakoti Mane Chakra Rakoti Giridhari Lala Chakra Rakoti Sharma Mane Chakra Rakoti Giridhari Lala Chakra Rakoti Govinda Mane Chakra Rakoti Giridhari Lala Chakra Rakoti Giridhari Lala Chakra Rakoti Giridhari Lala Chakra Tvameva Mata cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhushcha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravidam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Govinda Asato Ma Sakamaya Tamasama Jyotirgamaya Nityoma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti 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 Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti 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 Shri Guru Pyo Namaha Hari Om Solo Shri Lakshmi Narayana Bhagavan Ki Sri Bhutabhrteshwarnath Mandir Ki Sri Radha Krishna Kanhaiya Ki Sri Mata Kriya Bhavaji Ki Sri Ramanujacharya Ki Nam Samolo Sadguru Deva Sri Swami Vishwananda Mahaprabhu Ki Om Klim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopi Bijamavadaya Paraya Paramapashaya Parakarma Mantra Yantra Tantra Oshadastra Sastrani Samana Samana Dijo Mujay Mujay Om Namo Bhagavate Masudarshanaya Dipti Jvala Pintaya Sarvade Shavna Upat Parashmaye Parabrahmane Paramjyotishe Swaha Om Shanti 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 Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om